I think you guys know at this point, I'm very excited for Space Marine 2. One of my favourite games at Gamescom, if not my favourite game of Gamescom. Looking forward to the co-op campaign, the single player campaign. But there's been one big question. Will the game have multiplayer? Let's go back to the announcement of this event happening on the 30th of August. It's a focus event covering 2 games, which does include Space Marine 2. It does seem like someone might have accidentally pressed the button a little bit early. The website went up, updated, and it mentioned something pretty big. Thank you to Chapter Varak for screenshotting this, by the way. I completely missed it. The website updated for a short period, but as you can see here, it mentions PVP and PVE, which is just incredible. So let's have a quick read. Continue the story of the legendary Ultramarine Lieutenant Titus in a thrilling solo or free-player co-op campaign, which we already know about, or play as your own Space Marine in PVE and PvP. Yes, finally! I was so nervous this game would not have multiplayer. This is a massive, massive deal. The whole reason this game is happening is because of the support of the first game. People loved the multiplayer in the first game. The campaign was great, but it was like a 4 or 5 hour journey. You're done. The multiplayer kept this game going, and now we have a sequel, and this is big. So hopefully on the 30th of October we get loads of details and confirmation of PVE and PvP. So PvP is basically multiplayer. Obviously the questions are, what chapters will be included? Ultramarines, Black Templars, White Scars. Who's going to be included as a chapter in Space Marine 2? Also, how many players can go against each other? I'm guessing maybe 5 to 6, but more the better. How many modes? Question mark. How many modes are we going to get in the game? And how's PvE going to work? In the original game, it was like a horde wave sort of mode. You could play with friends. The enemies got harder and harder. Again, question marks. How's that going to work? Is it going to be Tyranids? Are Chaos Space Marines going to turn up? Is there going to be another enemy in Space Marine 2? I don't know. This is all just speculation right now. But I'm so pleased this game is getting the love it deserves. I was so worried it was going to be, I don't know, maybe like an 8-hour campaign. It looks great, plays great, and then that's it. I was a bit worried. Now we have multiplayer. That is such an incredible news. Incredible news. I'm hoping on the 30th of August we're going to get so much information about the multiplayer versions of the game. How many maps, how many players are going to be in a match. I'm just a bit overwhelmed right now. Sorry. How many chapters are going to be in the game? Can you make your own Space Marine character? Is there going to be customization? Maybe you can get some unlocks. Shoulder pads, seals that maybe you can add on. I don't know. I don't know. The possibilities for this game are endless. PvE is also very, very cool because I'm really excited to see how that's going to work. I love sort of hordes and waves. If they can really pull this off, again, I've said it already in my previous videos, the combat in this game is addictive, it's fun, it's brutal. If they can add those hordes into like horde gameplay, PvE gameplay, this game is going to be so good. Let me know in the comments, what would you feel, what's a comfortable amount of players for a multiplayer match, do you reckon, for this game? I think 6 versus 6 is fine, 8 versus 8, 10 versus 10 would be just incredible. 12 versus 12 would be even better. Again, this is a current gen only game, so I'm hoping it opens up the amount of players that we can add into this game. Despite the fact it does look gorgeous, it's a very, very pretty game. Can the game carry that over to multiplayer? I don't think people are going to be as bothered about the visuals in multiplayer. As long as it's 60 FPS, it's functional, the gameplay is still fun. Yeah. I'm very excited. I did not expect to see this, and it's a little bit unfortunate. I guess this is leaked, but it's not really a spoiler. It's not like a story spoiler. It's just a mode that we was hoping would be in the game, so it's not a big deal. Going to be very intrigued to see how multiplayer does work. Will it be Tyranids versus Space Marines? Could it be Space Marines versus Chaos Space Marines, potentially? Then maybe you make a Chaos Space Marine character and then a Imperium Space Marine character. I don't know how this is going to work. Tyranids versus Space Marines would definitely be more difficult and definitely more difficult to balance. But if they can make it work, why not? Also, let's have a quick comment about that this game needs post-launch content as well. It can't just release day one, here's multiplayer, and maybe the game doesn't do as well as they hope and then just drop it. I hope Focus has plans to add additional content, whether that's paid or free DLC, I don't mind. Support the game, give it some love, and the audience will keep buying your game, basically. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video talking about PvP coming to Space Marine 2. It's confirmed. I was so worried. See you guys soon, and bye-byes.